certainly come into its own this season.
Driver, is that really you?
Yes, indeed.
Baby Crowley, it's only about... Tell me where I can find one of those...
I will escort the next group into the theatre shortly. At this entrance, please.
Corvus the Trickster. It's a
I
very
can't
odd
be
title.
going.
Masterfully. I repeat,
I believe
ladies and
Corvus is
gentlemen,
Latin for Christ. Looks like a mess.
What can I serve you?
Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Alhambra Music Hall. Tonight, we have, for one night only, a very special performance of Corvus the Trickster. While some of the effects may be visceral and highly disturbing, do not be alarmed, my good people. Fear not. This is a purest form of entertainment. Tonight's performance immortalizes and is for the benefit of a young fellow very near and dear to my heart. Any concerns or complaints may be addressed to him. Jacob, dear boy, tonight is for you.
I don't like the sound of that.
what do you suppose is going on?
Some bloke's trespassing! Oh, I smell that much beer. Keep it up! Hey! I always think of the people I killed. He must be far from here. I'd like to speak with you, sir.
What is that? What's all that? I just had these trousers.
The city is nothing but hate.
I'll be serving you this evening, gentlemen.
You're still here, love? Last time, I swear, you nearly poisoned us.
Scene 2, stand by!
Let me out! I need to lower the grid for the show!
Two quarters and a ginger ale. If you please.
Right, you are.
volunteer. A big round of applause for this brave man.
I hope your affairs are in order. Where you going?
How did he get through? Stop that trespasser!
Some sort of commotion. What the hell is that?
That's right, money in there!
Kill you like a rabbit!
My regards to the
That's a daisy. Tom Watchley.
I know you're there. There's no point hiding like a coward. We found a suitably flat-headed gentleman for this one. You laugh, ladies and gentlemen, but I assure you that is the case. I have no doubt that you could hazard a guess as to what this one concerns, my friends. Our courageous participant hasn't even flinched. Standing a few feet away, our performer expertly throws his knives at the apple, slicing it in two. Will he or won't he?
The sooner you show yourself, the sooner I can put you out.
Scared to face me, are ya? Looking for trouble? That's strange, isn't it?
Well, we weren't quite expecting that. How thrilling it is when life surprises us. I am not finished just yet. Stay right where you are, and the show will continue shortly. You prefer tragedy to comedy. I knew you had exquisite taste.
We have the Trojan!
For this trick, ladies and gentlemen, we have found a most courageous volunteer. With our courageous volunteer in the box, the celebrated illusionist will proceed to saw him in half. Watch as our esteemed guest emerges unharmed. Our skilled illusionist, Saber-Tooth Jane, is performing this famous trick. She is said to have studied the feat of the mysterious Torini himself. Saw Miss Jane is using this evening is imported from the ancient city of Kodumano, celebrated for manufacturing the finest steel in the world. Behold the
Excuse me, love. Just looking for the lavatory.
Wields
over there.
a sword. A diamond in the rough, I dare say.
No more confusion. Henceforth you'll be done right at first time. Please don't say yourself. You had that. Never again, I swear.
Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. To thank our guest for participating in the show, we've invited him backstage to partake of some refreshment before returning to the audience. Our next turn will begin shortly. Please stay seated as we prepare. You won't want to miss this. Are you trying to repent, my dear? It is not too late to join me in my grand finale.
Where is he?
The search consumed. Creed forgotten. Prey visualized. Mouth watering.
That's a criminal element, that is.
That's the way to someone that knows your triple under.
The flavor intensifies the second time. The hunt, now a search for want rather than need.
If he's not Roth,
Leaves a strange taste in your mouth, doesn't it? I hope you have enjoyed your evening so far, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have. Now, before our final act, I would like to toast all you brave people who joined us tonight to celebrate life and death. Go on! Toast them! Your move, Jacob, my dear! Burn! Burn! Burn!
We got a sitter! Tap for it! Where the bitch you go?
darling. What a night. The stuff of legends.
Why did you do it? All of it.
What? Snap a baby crow's neck between my thumb and forefinger. Slice to bits the ones you deem innocent. Keep the world in its divine, manic state. For the same reason, I'd do anything. Why not?
Damn this place from hell to Hackney. What a nightmare! I'll never make it out alive. I'll never make it out alive. What a nightmare! Damn this place from hell to Hackney. Order has bred disorder. The sea rises to flood the pubs and extinguish the street lamps. Our city will die. Tupene has failed. Lucy has failed. Brudenell, Elliotson, Pearl. All have gone into the night. It is up to me now. The assassins have brought nature's fury into our homes. Men have become monsters, barreling toward us, teeth out. Our civilization must survive this onslaught. To prevent a return of the Dark Ages, I will start anew. London must be reborn.
The Peace of Eden is under Buckingham Palace. We've got all we need. Let's start planning our infiltration.
Hold on, better to get visual verification. If we're gonna move, we need to be 100% sure. We'll only get one shot before Otso Berg crashes down on us.
Gotta agree with Sean.
We'll position ourselves near the palace, but we'll wait for you to sync the genetic data before we move.
It's all up to you, Initiate.
You're late. Starrick is making his move. The Peace of Eden is somewhere inside Buckingham Palace.
Let him have it.
I've seen your handiwork across the city. Perhaps you should trust my judgment.
I've been killing Starrick's henchmen. What have you been doing? Let's ask Henry, shall we?
I have been repairing your mistakes. Too much haste is too little speed.
Don't you quote father at me.
That's Plato. And I am sorry this doesn't involve...
Tonight, Starrick plans to steal the Peace of Eden, and then eliminate all the heads of church and state.
Once more for old time's sake?
And then we're finished.
Agreed. So what's the plan?
Such an unexpected delight to visit you both. What is the news on the street?
Mrs. Disraeli, we have discovered that there is something inside Buckingham Palace that could threaten the...
What my sister's failing to say is that we require entrance into the ball tonight.
Impossible! Even if there were any invitation cards remaining, which there are not, someone of your lowly station...
If that damn fool Gladstone is attending this evening, they can have my card. Perfect. Then I'll go alone.
Mrs. Disraeli, if you would be kind enough to inform my darling brother of the location of the Gladstones' residence, perhaps he could use his considerable skills to commandeer their cards.
What fun! Did you hear that, Dizzy? We're going to pinch the Gladstones' invitations.
Thank you for volunteering me, sweet sister.
Oh, a pleasure, brother, dearest. Now, Mrs. Disraeli, if you would excuse me, I must visit with the Maharaja. It occurs to me that he may have a second set of plans to a certain vault.
The nerve of Evie. Treating me like a child.